Welcome to Hot Button Hashtags. My name is Matt. Today I want to talk about 5 movies that are absolutely phenomenal, absolutely amazing, but I always forget how good they are until I watch them. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like a movie that you loved once upon a time. When it came out, you saw it and you were just like, oh, it just hits you right in the chest where your heart is there in the middle where you feel things, but then you like kind of forget about it, right? You know, a year or two passes and you forget and you think, I'm gonna watch it. Oh man, and your brain explodes and you're like, the soundtrack is so good and that one shot, that one scene. So I'm gonna talk about 5 movies that always blow me away every time I see them because I forget. So I guess these would be 5 forgettable favorites. Yeah, I don't know. Number 5, The Birdcage. It's so good. It's so funny and it's so it's so relevant, like, right now. And it was made, like, I think in 95, 96, around there. I don't remember. I think I was in high school when it came out. It's so relevant to today. I just got a notification. Oh, my wife is playing Hanging with Friends, but that's fine. She can wait. It's Robin Williams and Nathan Lane, and they play a gay couple who run a cabaret in, I think, Miami. And their son, he comes home from college to tell them that he's getting married to a girl. And it's okay, they're fine, they're not, prejudiced against straight folk, but her father is a senator who is prejudiced against gay folk. So that's just a recipe for comedy right there. And Hank Azaria plays their Guatemalan manservant, and he is hysterical. He steals the show, really. It's brilliant. Number 4, The Princess Bride. Now, I will tell you up and down, I will argue this till the cows come home, if you have cows. If not, that could take a long time. It's an amazing movie. It may very well be the perfect movie. It's romantic, and it's funny, and it's exciting. It's so smart. And I know always that it's all those things, but every time I watch it, it surprises me. Every time. It's probably the perfect movie, but it is at number 4, which probably was bad planning on my part. Number 3, Rushmore. Rushmore is another one kind of like Princess Bride, where I'm aware of its greatness. I'm aware the brilliance behind it, but every time I watch it, again, surprised. Let's see, number 2, I'm gonna go with Juno. The first time I saw it, I saw it in the theater right when it came out, and I was I was dumbstruck. I couldn't believe that somebody had written that movie. And I was so glad for it. I was so, I felt blessed by that movie. Does that make sense? That's a weird thing to say. I was so pleased that it existed. Like when you meet a kid who's just awesome. He's not obnoxious. He doesn't smell funny. He's just awesome. And you're like, man, I get to live in the world where that kid lives. Neat. That's how I felt about Juno. Soundtrack was great. Just the acting was great. It was so touching and so fun. It kind of paved the way for a whole new appreciation for me. It kind of put me in touch with a different kind of movie than I was used to watching. So, way to go, Juno. I think my number 1 pick is going to be Iron Man. I went into Iron Man not expecting to enjoy it at all. I didn't know anything about the character. I didn't like it. It was not, rich guy in a suit, that sounds like James Bond to me, which is fine. I like James Bond movies, but I was not expecting Iron Man to be as engaging and as funny and as interesting as it is. I watched it recently, actually tonight, and it really surprised me at how engaging it still is. It's really funny, and it's really exciting, and it's got a lot of great hero shots. If you're in the mood for an action movie, it's a great one. So I'm going to throw that one down as my number 1 spot. Probably should have put Juno at number 1. But, I mean, the fewer explosions in Juno. The movie kind of opens with one explosion, which sets the tone for the rest of the movie. We won't talk about that. That's a different kind of explosion. It's a pants explosion. Iron Man is number 1. So, yeah, any one of those movies, you watch it and give yourself 6 months to a year, and you'll forget how good it is, and you go back and watch it, and you're like, oh man, I can't believe I forgot how good it is. What are your 5 favorite forgettables? I don't care, but if you leave a comment, I will definitely read it and almost definitely respond to it. Like 99% sure I will respond to it. Thanks for watching.